director, writer, and producer of the film Tale of the American Dream. Stan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing really well, thank you. So congratulations on your film being
Thank
accepted into
you.
the Garden State Festival. Before I dive into asking you some questions, can you tell me and the live viewers a bit about your film?
About Elvis American Dream. It's a movie about immigrants that come to United States to achieve their goals, to find what is American Dream, and does it exist at all, or it's a myth. So we
Okay.
wanted to show it, like, for is it a country, if United States a country of opportunities or not.
Mhm. Yeah, what was your inspiration for writing this film?
I think after I spent 1 year in the United States, I started thinking about making a movie about American Dream because it took me 5 years to get to United States. When I got here, I realized there are huge potential for myself as a filmmaker and just a guy who makes videos to make money uh, just to make my career really great. So I realized that many people that live here, they don't appreciate what they have. They have opposite opinion about what happening in the United States. So I decided to film many interviews with different people, what they really think about the United States, and to show different sides of living in the United States. Not all of good, of course. I just showed bad sides, like different sides, but everything in general, what people think about it.
Okay, that sounds personal, you know what I mean? Because you said you came here. Where did you come here from?
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Okay, how do you like being in the United States?
Oh, I enjoyed it a lot.
You
It was
do?
pretty hard for a few months, but after that, it's like everything is gets easier and much
And
easier, especially for me.
I know you told me that English isn't your first language, and I mean, I think that you're doing extremely well. Like
Thank
I
you.
couldn't tell.
Honestly, because I want to just move to United States, I almost didn't speak it. Yesterday,
Mhm,
I was reading my diary, and I realized that when I just got here, I didn't know how even to translate words like properties to proceed,
mhm,
like
mhm,
very simple words. And even when I had bad English, or like very bad, I was able to find work in the United States, like
mhm.
good work, like doing videos for businesses. Yeah. That's the thing I like actually about the United States, that I don't feel myself like guest here. I feel like I'm been living here forever.
Well, I love your representation in the festival. So, what was the filming process like for Tale of the American Dream?
So first of all, we interviewed a few people to understand what people really think about the United States, to understand how to make the whole like long feature movie. And we gathered some money on Kickstarter, a few $1,000s to proceed. And after that, we interviewed a few more people. Then the project unfortunately stopped. We stopped working in for some period because war in my country started, and like for a few months, I was busy with volunteering and different other stuff, filming protests of Ukrainians in the United States, and I was trying to just to be useful as I can while I'm here from my country. And like after a few months, we started back, and then I realized I need a team. I hired a few other people. Actually, one of those people is my brother, who moved to the United States as a refugee, and my other friend Andrew Wild. He was a second director of photography on the project.
Wow. Um, I'm I don't know what to say. I mean, it's so I'm at a loss for words. That's
Why?
yeah. Well, so when did you have this like so you were filming I guess this past year?
As the project was finished in September,
Okay.
we were really in a rush because we wanted to submit it to as many festivals possible.
Mhm.
This is my first year submitting like project to different festival because of my first project in the United States. So we started a year ago. Probably, actually, a year ago, a trailer was ready, and like I had just some footage, and we proceeded our work in. I think it was April or May, probably May, and I think it took us 3 or 4 months to finish the project.
This past May you started it.
Sorry, what?
You said you started it that was this May?
Yeah, yeah, this year.
Okay. Um, so wow, I'm you're the first person I've spoken to that had such a, I guess, a time with everything that's just going on while like
Oh,
filming.
first Ukrainian.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah.
Ukrainian, yes, but also just like with everything going on. So I'm very moved right now,
Oh,
and
okay. It
I
happens
am.
all the time when people hears them Ukrainian. Actually, when the war just started, there was a person who took a photo with me because I was Ukrainian. So it
Mhm.
was like very strange thing, but I'm used for it now. But many people used to it now. Maybe in my area it doesn't happen anymore because there are many Ukrainians in Philly, New York area. So
Mhm. Well, the Garden State Film Festival is very excited to have you.
yeah, yeah, I'm excited
So,
to like to show my product. It's gonna be actually a premiere, and yeah, can wait for it.
more on the film. Where and how did you find the people that were incorporated? Your cast,
Most
your
of,
crew?
sorry, I interrupted you.
No, no, no. I was asking, like, how did you get you put together like your cast and your crew for your film?
For me as an immigrant, it wasn't hard to find other immigrants. Most of them are friends of my friends. The only challenge was is to make it to diversify cast to find people from different countries. So we have people from Kosovo, from Japan, from Zimbabwe, from Belarus, from Ukraine, from many different other countries as well. That was the biggest challenge. Most of them were friends of my friends, and I also put some Instagram social media ads that I'm working in a movie, and I'm looking for people that would like to take a part of it in it.
Wow, I love hearing about how you've incorporated so many people from so many different backgrounds
I was
into.
lucky, honestly,
You were
because
lucky.
actually most of them are friends of my friends. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah.
So, God, why the Garden State Film Festival? You said you've submitted to many film festivals. So, how did you find the Garden State Film Festival, and why did you submit to this one?
I remember the moment when I was submitting to this festival and I was reading everything, and I was happy. I was excited to get to this festival. I was very happy when I found an email that I'm accepted. Like I was super happy. I showed it to my wife, and like it was like it's kind of an achievement for me. So it's gonna be my first film festival in the United States where I show my movie live.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah, it's very easy to find. It's Film Freeway. It was one of the top festivals from the area, and I was looking for a nice festival in the area, not far from me. Like because there are many immigrants in this area, and we film most of our movie in Philly, New York, and New Jersey. We have also footage from Los Angeles as well, but most of it was filmed here.
Yes, the Garden State Film Festival does host many local filmmakers in the area. So,
Yeah, I can consider myself as local to Osbury Park. It's
yes.
like 50 minutes drive from me,
Mhm.
maybe less.
Um, is there anything in particular that you want your audience to gain out of watching your film?
Hmm, probably maybe just people start thinking about everything that is happening in the United States around them, and I would like the people to understand other people that have different opinions. We can say there are two, maybe even not two, just two kind of people, especially after COVID, like because there are like right and left side, and I have friends on both sides, and I always have a blood from my ears, like hearing to both sides what they're saying, like how they hate each other, and I would like just people just to understand both. But so this kind of thing I was trying to show in my movie is this kind of different of sides that people just hate each other for no reason, and I want just people stop hating each other. I hope this is gonna happen soon, sometime.
World peace, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you have any advice for other filmmakers?
Any particular thing, or what do you mean, like what to start with?
Um, so, do you have any advice that you can give to other people that were in the same position as you in wanting to create this project that you have created?
If there was an advice that I gave myself a year ago, probably do everything faster because it took me longer than I expected. We finished our movie in a few months, but before that it was like a year. I was doing everything slowly. I was doing one interview in 1 month, another one another month, because I was working on my other project during that time, and I was doing slowly. And after I made my project, I realized that I can make this kind of project in 3 months. It can get faster. I just needed to put everything together and pre-plan everything faster. Actually, after that project, we were able to make another one. It's not a feature; it's only 30 minutes long, but I think it took us 3 weeks to make it, and it doesn't look like the project that was made in Russia. It looks like pretty high quality. It's called Mariupol Defender. It's about Ukrainian soldier who lost his leg and arm defending Ukraine, and he was captivated. He spent some time in captivity, and then he was able to move to the United States. I filmed him here in Philadelphia. He came here to get new prosthetics. Yeah, we filmed his story, and we also submitted to many festivals for now. And we actually showed it in a few different festivals, and we are waiting for some big festivals to say yes for us. It's a very important project for me.
Well, yes, you say so. You're saying, working faster, but I'm sure, like as you said, with your second project, that it ended up moving more quickly. And as time goes on, you'll figure out like the nooks and crannies on how to get things going quicker.
Like some people that work with me that don't like to be in rush, and I understand why. For me, I just like it because the faster you make this project, the faster you get some experience, you understand your mistakes, what was wrong, and faster you start working new projects. So that's the reason why I want. Maybe it's another reason that I'm working fast, because I just moved to the United States a few years ago, and if I moved here earlier, because for my first try was 5 years before. It took me 5 years like to get here, and when I just got here, I couldn't stop. I was just working. I was doing something every day, and I'm still trying to do something every day to achieve my goals here.
Well, thank you so much for joining with me today and with our viewers. You guys can check out Tale of the American Dream on Sunday, March 23rd at Asbury Lanes from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Thank you, Stan.
Thank you, Emily.